Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Politics and Tricks. I want to come today and talk to you about Kevin Hart litigation issues. Man, he is not having a good year at all. First, the female that he was caught on tape having sex with is suing him for $60 million. Now, his recent car accident that he had, car crash with his trainer and his trainer's wife, which goes by the name of Jared Black and Rebecca Broxteman, are now lawyered up. So this is how it goes. So if anyone doesn't know, recently Kevin Hart was in a tragic accident with him. It was three people. It was him and his trainer and his trainer's wife. They were in Kevin's custom-made 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. Listen to that name, Barracuda. Now, it was custom-made, guys. Initially, it was custom-made with a Hellcat, Dodge Hellcat Challenger motor, which is 720 horsepower. And then Kevin decided to upgrade it to an 840 horsepower motor. Now, mind you, check this out also. The car had no safety belts, no 5-point harness system. It had no traction control, no stability control. What else did it have? It didn't even have a roll cage. So this car was a death trap moving down the road. And then they were going down a certain road in California. If anyone has ever seen TV or movies, it was one of those highways, not highways, but just back roads that constantly curves and is going through mountains or valleys in a sense. So basically, witnesses claim they heard burnouts. So I'm thinking the power was so much for the car that caused them to lose control and careen off a 30-foot cliff. Now, because of not having a roll cage, the roof caved in. Kevin was able to climb out and walk to the top of the hill. I don't know, after suffering severe injuries from the accident, but was able to walk to the top. I guess adrenaline rush. Was able to walk to the top, met up with his bodyguards that was following his car, got into a Cadillac Escalade, left, and didn't call EMS till 2 hours later. By then, the trainer and the trainer's wife, which he left in the car down the cliff, were already responded to by the EMS and taken to the hospital. Now, here's the thing that they're talking about right now, and this is per TMZ. Basically saying sources with direct knowledge tells us the driver who sustained serious back and chest injuries, which is Kevin's trainer, Jared Black, has an attorney, as does the passenger in the back seat, which is his wife, Rebecca Broxteman, who sustained only minor injuries. Kevin has a lawyer as well. We were told that Kevin is in the crosshairs of two people in the 1970 Plymouth Barracuda because the car didn't have safety harnesses or airbags. I forgot about that part too. The car didn't have airbags. The argument is Kevin should have worried less about keeping the car authentic and more about safety, and not doing so constitutes negligence. So here's where we at right now, guys. Kevin's trainer, which is Jared Black, like I said before, and his wife, Rebecca Broxteman, have lawyered up, and basically they're trying to establish who is negligent. Is it Kevin or is it the custom car company? Now, this is pending. This is under investigation. No one knows anything until the investigation is actually done by California Highway Patrol. They're still investigating the accident itself, and also as well as the car and the mechanics of the car. So Kevin's trainer, which is Jared, and his wife Rebecca, have lawyered up, and they're trying to figure out who is negligent. Is it Kevin or is it the car, or is it the custom car company? And the reason is Kevin asked the car to be he asked the car to have specifications to the original version of it. So in 1970, as you know, there was hardly any safety equipment in cars except for maybe one of those seat belts that went across your waist in that city. There was no harness system or anything like that. So because he decided to not incorporate those things into the car, it makes him negligent. But the key thing is if the custom car company made him sign a waiver, because if they didn't make him sign a waiver, they are negligent as possible. So this is what they're trying to understand now. So the reason why Kevin has lawyered up, because he's already facing a $60 million lawsuit with the female from last year, well, from 2 years ago that got caught on video with him. So she's suing for $60 million, and then now these two people are trying to sue as well. So he's definitely having an interesting year by far. So, you know, shouts out to Kevin because he's going through intense physical training from the accident. He's still in pain. You know, no one knows really his really the status of his health as far as him rehabilitating back to his normal self. No one really knows the status except for his wife, and they've been very hush and kept quiet about it. But here's the thing. Kevin is faced with a lot of trouble, and this is going to be stressful at the same time while trying to heal his body. So more power to him. Prayers go out to him. The driver could also be on the hook, which is Kevin Trainer, Jared Black, and the backseat passenger, but it's a little premature since the California Highway Patrol hasn't finished the investigation. The big issue, we told, the company that customized the car, and this is per TMZ, could be looking at a lawsuit. The argument goes like this. The company is the expert, and Kevin wanted a custom job without safety harness. The company should have refused the job because it wasn't safe, especially with a powerful engine. Now, he originally, like I said, he tried to modify the car with a 720 horsepower Hellcat engine, but that wasn't enough for him. He went up to the Demon, 840 horsepower. Now, mind you, this car ain't got no stability control, no traction control, no airbags, no safety harness. It was a rolling death trap. That's all it was. So TMZ contacted 10 custom car companies around the country and asked if Kevin Crash had opened their eyes and changed their minds about customizing classic cars without installing safety harnesses. 8 out of 10 said they would if that's what the customer wanted. So 2 custom car companies said they would definitely install it and make sure the customer got all the safety features. 8 said they would just do whatever the customer wanted. So it's interesting because it opens the companies up to a lawsuit if they don't follow the federal guidelines when it comes to safety features in cars. So, especially in reference to passengers getting hurt. Look, this is very simple. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this, guys. This is the scoop. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this, and the reason why is because this is gonna heat up. So you're gonna hear me talk about this accident that recently happened with Kevin and what lawsuit is gonna turn from it. And then you're going to hear me continue to talk about also his other lawsuit for $60 million with the female he had sex with on camera 2 years ago. So Kevin is a lot. And also I'm going to keep you guys abreast and update with his rehabilitation from the accident. Again, he sustained real serious back and chest injuries. He had to forego an operation, whereas they had to correct some things in his spine. That's how bad the accident was. So I'm gonna keep you guys abreast and up to date with the story. I got the scoop for you, but you guys let me know what you think. Again, this is Politics and Tricks. My name is Dax. I'm your host. Please subscribe, like, and comment on any video you like. Thanks. You guys have a great day. Bye.